And this should be fine, right? Like up here, right?
Yeah, that was so cute.
But I mean, and that because that just is the quest area, so that should be fine.
And you can
I don't want to
actually,
cover up my map.
no, and you
I
can
don't want it in the
actually,
middle.
and
And
you,
this would be like my chat
yeah,
area goes here.
that
So
actually,
this is the right spot, right?
yeah, that's actually really funny because it's a circle.
Yeah.
You can see right behind, it's not square.
Yeah. Yeah, I made it circle.
That's really cool.
Joey liked the circle. He said he thinks that he prefers it. He said it's different.
Yeah,
Remember I did that hexagon for a minute for the Resident Evil?
yeah.
Here we go. See? All right. Let's do this. Do 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 do. Let's go to mine. Here we go. Hello, Ferox. Nice to see ya. Hello, Elena. There we go. Back on camera. Doing something different. Elena liked how the black and white looked. So, and it's funny because the picture looks clear without worrying about color. So it's actually kind of funny for this PlayStation 5 camera. So, I'll have to let Joe know actually. Because Joe was all like, oh, you don't really show yourself on stream, so I didn't know what you looked like. Well, I got you now, Joe. I'll let you know. I'm streaming right now. You punk. Copy link. And I'll tell Joe a thing or two about a thing or two. There we go. No, not proof my camp. You stupid text. There we go. Anyways. Hardy har har. Okay. So. We're still here, obviously, in the very itty-bitty beginning. We left off, we're doing the quest Lurkers in the Grotto. Investigate the Sea Song Grotto. We're looking for the creeps with tattooed faces who possibly could be kidnapping people, which is a big no-no. Oh wait, is this the part down here where I'm gonna meet? You don't meet Yishtola this soon, do you? Am I already gonna meet Yishtola? Huh. Do they want me to interact with the stone monument? I like how I'm just walking up it, like, I have to, like, jump or climb or something. Anyways, let's see what we got going on. First off, I need to remember that as a warrior, I have to have my move on. Because I am a tank. Good old Defiance. So for those unfamiliar with MMO or anything like that, the class I'm playing as the warrior is a tank. So I'm the guy who makes the enemies look at me so that they're not hitting my people. I'm the protector of the party. And the warrior is an interesting one because it also does a pretty good amount of damage and is able to self-sustain his health as well. Like, obviously, you still need a healer, but the warrior is pretty good at least making the healer's job a little easier by taking care of himself as well. All right, let's interact with this stone monument. We're about to enter an instanced battle. I already know this stuff. Duty calls. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced. I will be a level 9. Easy or very... Well, I don't need that. Maybe I do. I get my ass kicked? Oh, that'd be great. I'd be like, Raven, you're rusty as hell.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die.
Now, what's cool, I don't know if you guys can see this, but all the text in this game, if you look at the stone right there, that is exactly, she did read it. It's just that it's written in their language, the Orsian, which I remember when I first started the game, I actually did memorize it pretty well to where I could actually read it and translate it. But you can kind of see that it's very similar, just a few letters look a little different, but like look at the last word literally right there, and you can see it's like D-I-E, you know, if you really just look at it and kind of reverse it a little, yeah, so. I'm a nerd.
Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
Now, since this is a Realm Reborn, this is the different voice actors, isn't it? Like, almost all voice acting changed after a Realm Reborn. They didn't go back and redo it, right? Because this doesn't sound like Aryashtola afterwards, right? Like, you can hear, right? Yeah.
Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives.
Unless she just doesn't sound the same because she's not being all cool and dark and mysterious, like later.
It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms.
You been spying on me? It's kind of cool because I never, it's been so long, I forgot her eye color.
I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not.
Goobo! What's wrong with you? Why you mad, bro?
As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence.
Okay, so they changed the voice actors, yeah. After Realm Reborn into Heaven's Ward, yeah.
Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
I'll always find the voice acting interesting that they even made a change. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what their deal was from a Realm Reborn to Heaven's Ward, but some people definitely... I don't know who everybody here is. I'd have to actually look at their names. But Richard Epcar was Gaius, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with that performance. So, yeah. Hi. What moves do I have access to? Heavy swing, I missed. Awesome. She senses something Ori creature. Damn, I am missing. I know they level sync me down to 9, but this is kind of ridiculous. Because, like, my gear should still make it where I don't miss. Oh god, bogeys! I don't have any... I don't have any, provoking type moves at this point. Oh god, they added more. Well, I mean, I would. She's telling me to not worry about the curing. I didn't realize I had anything to worry about. There we go. Good job. Oh, the Goobu is there.
Phew!
Hey, he dropped some treasure. I know, the poor Gooby. I know, we like the Goobus. That's the cool thing about 14 taking, you know, after 11 is that they retained a lot of the, basically the same looks of a lot of the monsters. Because they were good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh man, I got a pillar of light. And now I look intense and stuff.
Hear, feel, think.
This lady again. The cryptic messages. That's 3 different instructions, and she didn't clarify any of them. I don't know what she wants me to hear, what she wants me to feel, what she wants me to think.
Crystal bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Oh, okay. See. First thought she was just one of the little crystals. She's actually a big crystal.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Hey, who dat? Hey, who dat? Oh, so I can go zoom zoom too.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
I took a nap.
Awake again? Are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought.
In English, please.
See this blade? I found it in the Goobu's back.
Somebody stabbed the Gooby.
I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction.
I was talking to a crystal lady.
I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation.
Okay, but can you tell me what you just realized? Since it's about me, and it might be important.
In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear.
So you're not gonna tell me shit. Okay.
May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Hey, so you know stuff about crystals. Tell me stuff. She's freaking bogarting the info. Next to the bogeys. Wasn't there an enemy actually called Bogart in 11? Wasn't that like the asshole ghost who was actually really strong? Or was it always just bogeys? I thought there was a Bogart as well. I don't remember. I'm old. I have strayed too far from the Vista. Oh, Vistas. Yeah, I remember Miser Murphy. Do the Vistas reset, or did I just actually never do that Vista from all that time ago? Ugh. I'm scared to find out. Yeah, I remember the original Vistas were harder because you couldn't just fly to the place and... certain time of day, certain weather, all that blah blah. Really? I needed to go the other way? Alright. Grind Whita, I blame you. Should have told me I was going the wrong way. Stale worm. Rosie, right glad I am to see you safely returned. My lads were all gabbling about hearing what sounded like all seven hells breaking loose near the grotto, and I feared I'd cinch you to your death. If you were in the middle of that commotion, I hope it yielded something of interest. I'd hate to think you'd risk your life for naught. Yeah, here, take this sailor's knife. From cutting rope to removing barnacles, from gutting fish to gutting borders, on a ship, there are thousands of uses for a knife. I don't know about thousands, maybe not even hundreds to thousands. It's a little bit much. A blade pulled from the back of a creature you slew at the cave, eh? Aye, I'd agree that such a knife would be part of any seafaring man's kit. I'm starting to think that these ruffians are pirates, come to lure my farmhands back to a life of plunder. Chances are they didn't take kindly to your appearance on their doorstep and set a maddened gooboo on you. Aye, the pirates have been adding to their numbers of late. I'd best warn the lads and lasses of my employ to be on guard against their schemes. You met someone else at the grotto? A woman with a strange contraption. Ah, Y'shtola. She's been in Limsa Lominsa for a good while now. Her studies of the Aether often bring her out to Summerford, so her presence at the grotto is hardly unusual. She's an odd-looking lass, I grant you, but she's not the kind to associate with kidnappers. You may take my word for that. Where trust should be lacking is in those yeomen of mine who have yet to wholly relinquish their pirate past. The temptation to return to the free and easy life of a buccaneer may prove too strong to resist. You have my thanks, Rosie. If it weren't for the efforts of stalwart adventurers like yourself, this farm would be in a far worse state than it is. Just you keep on lending your talents to those in need, eh? Help bring Limsa the brighter future she deserves. Yay! That sea sloth Severin and his lot, never around when there's work to be done. I'd sooner hire you for the sake of getting things done, but then the rapscallions would never learn. Round them up and let them know that Stalewern would like a word, and don't take no for an answer. Hiya! What y'all doing? Just fighting? Ye fall to that scrag, your arse is mine. 50 gil on the one in the blue, hick. They're all in blue. You're drunk. What are you waiting for? An invite from the Admiral? Do you talk shit too? No? Okay. Oh, here we go. Come a little closer like I didn't hear you. Alright. Alright, dude, get back to work. Work? Ha! Can't work when me hands are full lifting this mug. You know, I'd wager me last gill you'd never guess what I'm drinking. Swill water or swill wine? I'm gonna say swill wine. Well, you're right about the swill part. I reckon it might be worth a day or doing Stalewern's chores if it'll afford me a taste of proper grog. Yeah, there you go. Go do some work. Lazy bastard. Oh, there's 5 of these guys. Okay. Doom, doom. Are you outside? Ah, you're hiding outside. Sozai Rarzai. How am I supposed to work on an empty stomach? Go on, have a guess at what I had for breakfast. Breaded sticks or ash tuna? Breaded sticks? What? Gods, how'd you know? It's my breath, ain't it? It probably smells as wooden as the food tasted. But I know why you're here. I'd just as soon get some real food in me. But I ain't one to reject a summons from the captain. What are you doing? Are you hiding in a fucking... Ah! Son of a bitch! Get up there! Ah! Oh! There we go. I got the hops. Axes were made for splitting skulls, not stumps. You know what I did in my sailing days? Skirmishing or wanton slaughter? You bet your beard I did, lad. Aye, those were the days. I reckon now I'll have to be satisfied taking my axe to the trees. Yeah, get your ass over there. Start working. Get your ass to work. Whee! Get up there. Do it. Show me them hops. Oh, well, hello there. So, Staleworn sent you. And what do you reckon I say to that? I've saucier seeds to sow? Damn right. Didn't get where I am by taking guff from any glorified gardeners. But I suppose I can see what he wants to get him off my back. Fate failed. I wasn't participating. I don't fail, Fates. Get out of my face. Lion-ass game. Giving me that dejected sound like I did something wrong. You're so rude. Severin. Oh, you look a little different from the rest of them. Oh, yeah, you're the one who ran off. I saw you walk out the door. I'm Severin. You the old man's errand boy now? Tell my dear old captain not to wet his britches. I'll be along. Oh, and just so we're clear, I don't care for landlubbers. Go find the chocobo you rode in on, and ride on out. I might have to whip his ass. I hope I can whip his ass. It's been a long time, so I don't remember, but it'd be nice if they let me whip his ass. Jerk. He's like, I'm better than you because I've been on a boat. Okay. I was on a boat too. Bitch. You continue to impress, lad. All but Servin are accounted for. Wait, Severin? It's no fault of yours he squirmed out. I've let that worm wriggle through my fingers more times than I can count. But rest assured, the next time I see him, I'll put him squarely in the dirt, where all such worms belong. That sounds good to me. Fuck him. I don't think I want AI viewers, Mr. Stream Dude. Go to hell. Pains me to say, but all the gil in the world can't buy loyalty. There are some like you who can be trusted, but then there are others. Until now, I've had no choice but to rely on that charlatan Severin, even though I am full aware he's been doing shady deals behind my back. More than once I've heard tale of improper trading with goblins. I wouldn't be the least surprised if that were happening right now. Not a bell ago, a sack of oranges vanished, as did Severin. I want you to find and confront the bastard for me, Rosie. I'm sure there's wrongdoing afoot, so be sure to doubt anything that comes out of his mouth. Woo! Oh god, I took fall damage. Like 10,000 HP of fall damage. It's awful. I don't care about you, Fate. You're just gonna say I failed it again, because I'm not doing it. Leave me alone. I ain't got time for you. Tiny mandragoras. Go about your business. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm definitely going to start riding them out soon, just because I can. Hey, it's raining, you know, all the goods are getting wet, bro. Bloody hells. I'm up the strait without a paddle. Yeah, I'm gonna doubt you. I'm gonna doubt you now. Take this! You! Hey, you! I doubt you! What's this now? Staleworm sent you for the oranges. Huh. So the old bugger had known all this time. What does it matter anyway? Listen, you're one of those goody-goody adventurer types, right? Go rescue me mates from those double-dealing goblins. They're just over yonder by the bonfire. Really? Why do I want to help you? You're kind of an asshole. Let's go, creeps. A goblin mugger. He's dead. Oh, he's dead. No level sync, I guess. Hey, get up, creep. I owe you one. Would have gotten away myself if not for Severin shoving me aside. So he betrayed you. That's funny. What a creep. If you hadn't come, my dodo would have been cooked. Cooked dodo. Motherfucker's hungry. Severin sent you? Ah, the way he flew out of here, I was sure he sold us down the river. Yeah, he's pretty lame. Pretty lame. He's just sitting over here with these bags. He could have came over there and tried to save you. I mean, I thought, you know, he's such a badass with his little axe there. That's not even an actual axe. Like, I've got a fucking axe. That guy's got a wood cutting axe. He ain't nobody. You ain't nobody. You saved me, mates, and for that, I owe you. Suppose I should be ashamed I couldn't clean up my own mess. But a pirate knows no shame. I've no qualms about going back on my word. I'm only giving you this sack because I like the cut of your jib. Take it to Osine and send him my regards. Osine? Maybe Osine. Alright, give me these oranges. I'll take them where they're supposed to go. But first... we must pet the doggy. Come here, doggy. You're a good boy. Yeah. Ah. Even the sound effects are great. Like you could tell I'm walking on like wet ground. Love it. Oh, to an official yellow jacket. What have we here? A deliverer from Summerford Farms. And as scheduled? Ha! There's a first time for everything. A burlap bag packed chock full of juicy, ripe laudanum sea and oranges. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind having one of those myself. Well, look at that. Not a single one missing either. About the only things not here are those bagmen. And I don't miss them one bit. Here's Stelwarn's payment in full. With you, I can trust it'll reach him. Alright, yeah, I need to ride on... I'm out. This is too slow. I'm riding on my war bear. Check out this war bear. Yeah, he's like, oh. Yeah, ride that war bear. Suitable mount for a warrior of my caliber. Though it's not the highest war bear you can get. I think you can get one with like armor on him or something like that. But I didn't go chasing those achievements too much. The only mounts I have that are class-based because the tanks, as a reward for being a tank, you get a mount per tank class. So obviously I got the warbearer first because my main job is a warrior. But I also got the paladin one, which is a lion. Looks pretty cool. Alright. Alright, Stelwern. Back in one piece. That's a relief. How did you fare, Rosie? Payment for the sack of La Nocian oranges. It's a sack of gil. Money in all Final Fantasy games are called gil. That's one of the things that stays constant in every Final Fantasy game. Ah, this is what I was aiming for. Looks to be all I was owed, all right. Though, I'd be telling you false if I claimed I had not held out more hope for Severin. I was even willing to overlook the skimming off the top. But to sell us all short and favor those god-forsaken goblins? You do well to mind yourself around that two-gil cheat. If he'd leave his own mates for dead, there's no telling what he'd do to you. Hey, who are you? Blast! At this rate, the crops will never be ready for harvest. If only we had black loam. Just a bit could send our stocks soaring. I'll bet Rotwida knows where you might find some. Perhaps you might pay her a visit in the orchard. Alright, so I'm just gonna go grab soil and shit now. Ah! Well, she wasn't that far. That Gurkhan's got a head of cabbage if he thinks I'm fetching him any black loam. But if you dare to pinch some from the cook pot, then be my guest. Just mind you don't get trampled upon by the orcs that dwell over there. Once you've got 3 bushels worth, take the black loam to Prifwall at Tiller's Rest. He'll know what to do. Prewwahl. Preferwall. I don't know what the fuck. It's one of those silent. Preywall, maybe? Freywall? Maybe the P silent. Freywall. I don't fucking know. I'm doing my best here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's go, Warbear. We gotta go fight an orcs. And it's a good thing just the regular one's here. There's like a fate that pops up here. And that would be in our way. Well, I'm not level synced for this, so they won't even attack me. Give me this black loam. I think black loam is shit. I think it's Auroch shit. Why is he already wounded? Yeah, this is piles of shit. This is like from Jurassic Park. That's what this is. I am collecting, except I'm not just putting my hand in it to see if the Triceratops is sick. I'm just fully taking piles of shit with me. 3 big piles of shit. I'm going to carry 3 piles of shit with me. This is wonderful. Shit in a sack. A sack of shit. That's what it is. I've got 3 sacks of shit. Okay. Oh, now we're going somewhere else. Oh yeah, to this for wall. Hey, for wall. Arg! Even the weeds wither and die in this desolate dirt. Quite literally. Ah! The description. Quite literally a steaming sack of shite. And I got 3 of them. 3 sacks of shite. Here you go, buddy. But a bit of this black loam ought to change all that. I haven't seen any in ages. Gathering black loam's not for the weak of will, nor for the weak of stomach, eh? Ha ha ha! Oh, don't tell me Gerkant and Rotwida neglected to mention where black loam comes from. Yeah, they fucking did. Well, surely you figured it out on your own from the cloying stench. It comes from the Oryx lair, of all places. I think by lair he means asshole. Ahem, well, why dwell on who misled whom about what? What matters is that your efforts have brought us the black loam, and we can expect a bountiful harvest as a result. Thank you. See, now I'm at that point where I finished the main guy's quest for now, so now they're just sending me to each person, and each person needs something new. I love that in an MMO sense of, you know, where everybody complains about fetch quest this and fetch quest that, and I went and fetched 3 bags of shit. It's a damn good game. Confounded pirates! They know nothing of tillin', only killin'. Stealing our shovels to melt and forge into axes of all things. They're biting the hand that feeds them, the mangy mongrels. I'd love to teach those curs a lesson in obedience myself, if I hadn't sworn to Stalewern that I wouldn't fight no more. So I need you to bring back our farm tools and make sure those dogs reap what they've sown. Alright, I'll go beat their ass. Let's go. Axe at the ready. Charging at these bastards. Come here, you son of a bitch. Ah, hey. Hey, guys. Womp! They gone. Now, you guys over there, you know what? I take a this! And, take a that! And, take a this! Those are my good moves. Those side quest fetch ones, the item descriptions can be very amusing. Yes, Alena, they can. They are so good. That's why I'm trying to, like, read a few. But that was funny. Quite literally 3 steaming packs of shite. Shite! I wonder what those sea dogs will try and steal when there's no harvest. Without tools like these, the tillers who frequent Tiller's Rest would have a hard time tilling. That's true. The tillers who are at the Tiller's Rest would have a hard time tilling. The tillers can't do no tilling at Tiller's Rest. Well, the proper tilling tools. Ah, good to see the tools back, and in serviceable condition, which will be more than we can say of Severin when we get our hands on him. The wretch likely had a role in the theft. Spied 'em meeting the pirates in secret, I did. I couldn't care less if the wastrel won't work. But when he consorts with cut purses that take our tools away, he's crossed the line. Staleworm ought to know what sort of scallywag he's dealing with. Take word to him, would you? Get up there. I believe in you, bear. He did it. I mean, yeah, I could just do this, but I'm trying not to be too cocky. Yes, my bear can fly. He is a flying bear. I'm just trying to keep it low-key for now. You know what I mean? Alright, so now we're back to the main bro. Pirates making off with our tools? Ferrois did well not to take matters into his own hands. Last thing I need is blood on my crops. But I'll be damned if Severin thinks he can take us for fools. His treachery won't go unpunished. Alright, what are we gonna do? Do I get to kick his ass now? I really want to kick his ass. I've come to expect a great deal from you, lad. And you've never once let me down. Yet what I'd ask of you now goes beyond aught I've asked before. Would you hear my plea all the same? Of course I will. Now, when it has a picture like this on the quest thing, that usually means that it's a more, I guess, interesting of a quest or more in depth. Might have a cutscene, not necessarily with dialogue per se, but it's more important, you know. And as you can see, it would give me a nice reward. It says reward unobtainable in New Game Plus mode because, like I said, I'm just playing this for the story for you guys. I've already received whatever I was supposed to get from this. Jesus, 13 years ago? Oh, man. 13 years ago, I was doing this quest. God. It eases my mind to have your ear. You're no doubt familiar with that scoundrel Severin by now. Well, the scheming scapebrace is at it again. Since that letter came for him, he's been skulking around in that manner he does when he's up to no good. Now he's rounded up his rogues and buggered off, with nary a word to anyone. I've grown accustomed to his insolence, but something tells me this is different. It ain't exactly damning, but when last I had words with him, he didn't look defiant so much as hunted. I can't help thinking he's gone looking for trouble and found more than he wanted. So I was hoping you might hunt his sorry hide down and drag it back here before it's too late. The ungrateful little cur bites me every chance he gets, but I can't quite bring myself to cut him loose. I suppose he reminds me a bit of my younger self. Suffice to say, I'd rather he didn't come to a sticky end. As for how to find him, I'd try asking Grindweeda at the Aetherite. She was the last one to see him. I dare say she'll be able to tell you where he was headed. Hey, that's the lady I complained. It didn't tell me I was going the wrong way. She should have fucking told me. I got words for her as well. Yeah, right around this corner here. Yeah, you. Nothing that passes through those gates escapes my notice. I saw the Rouser and his rabble set out for Woad Whisper Canyon not long ago, singing about drinking themselves stupider. Cheeky sod said I should join them. I told them I'd rather shrivel up than sip whatever it was that had pickled their brains. If you find the idle swine, be sure to give them a cuff round the ear from me, will ya? Fly, Warbear, fly! In the normal way, I would be doing this. Oh no! It's one of his buddies. Why would you still go with this guy after he fucking betrayed you with those goblins? Of all the dirty, deceitful, downright dastardly deeds that slippery bastard's done. Claiming to take the lads out for a drink, only to lead us straight into a bloody trap. They don't get no lower than that. Of course, I've learned to stay a step ahead of old Severin, so I was ready, but the others weren't so lucky. You've got to help them. Or are they down this way? Let's get it. Well, I can help him again. My axe may as well have been a white flag for all the good it did. Hope you fare better, or the sorry bastards in there are done for. A white flag, that's funny. Oh, I get to do a battle now. Oh, hey. So here's where I start the battle. Well, I want to see. What do you got to say, buddy? It ain't safe here. Take the others and get out while you still can. You dumbass. Hey, here's the tattooed guys we were looking for, though. Half a blue face. At long last, you will have the dog's death you deserve. Deserter. Alright, buddy. Let me help you out there. Severin might have got us into this mess, but I ain't about to let him give his life for us. I'd sooner bow to a fishback than be in that conniving bastard's debt. To arms! He wants to fight with me. Level 13 now. I am stronger than I was before. A true knave. You betray even yourself, Severin. Yeah, kick him. Kick him good! We were prepared to overlook the matter of your desertion on the condition that you provided us with suitable replacements. That was the agreement. Yet your latest change of heart leaves your debt to us unpaid. Few are they who betray the Serpent Reavers twice. You will not do so a third time. Cowering behind your protector will only delay the inevitable, honorless wretch. Your life is all you have left. And worthless though it be, we shall take it. Who the fuck's that creep? Ask the guy from the visions! O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, so that it may wake to life. Oh shit, he done made a golem. He's smiling. I mean, you can smile, bro, but I'm about to whip ass. Wait, what happened here? Did my bar change? Oh, because I'm level sync. Womp womp. You are strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? It appears I am. Womp. Oh shit. I can't remember what reprisal does. But here, take that. Berserk! Impossible, never has a golem been tested. Tested? I fucking killed him, bro. Tested my ass. You ain't shit. Your golem ain't shit. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. Oh! He's gone! He's gone! Gone! Oh, hey, Shola, I could have used your help. The snake slithered away. I am only glad he did not have the chance to sink his fangs more deeply into you. Oh my! I'm having a vision. I'm seeing her in a vision. Those pirates do not belong to any of the known Lamentin factions. Whom then do they serve? The Beast Tribes? Surely not. But the timing of their appearance coincides all too neatly with the recent surge in Sahagin and Kobold activity. Something is afoot. The question is, what? Could it be that the tribes are planning to summon their primals? 12 help us if it should prove so. Limsa would be hard-pressed to keep a single primal at bay, let alone 2. But all is yet speculation. I must needs find evidence. Uh-oh, my vision got shaky. I think I need to adjust the tracking on the VCR. Yes, I'm old. The seas continue to rise, while the lesser moon continues to fall. Oh, so this is far in the past, guys. So this is from 5 years ago, basically. So, one thing I didn't really get to talk about that I wanted to, because I wanted to show you guys the opening. So, go on YouTube, look for, Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, trailer. It'll be about, I think it's around 7 minutes long or something for the first one, because it's a really big one. But it'll show you basically what happened 5 years ago, and it involved this moon right here. So they had this moon, and they called it Dalamud, I believe, and turns out it wasn't a moon. So I don't know if they'll say more in this story. I can't recall. They probably do. They probably explain everything. Probably when I get to the Bahamut, the coil, that would explain things. So, but yeah, so that's a moon. They had 2 moons, a regular looking moon, the regular silvery white looking moon that we have in real life. And then they had this red moon. Like I said, that wasn't really a moon. They call it the lesser moon because it wasn't, it's not as big, quite as big as the actual moon. It's like a second smaller red moon. And ilm by ilm, the world becomes ever more unlike itself. It is as Louisoix foretold. Louisoix is the goat, by the way. Whenever you get to see Louisoix. The coming of chaos has rendered the laws of nature mutable, blurring the boundary between the material and ethereal planes. Little now stands between us and the primals. But they are not here yet. Though time be against us, hope shall ever be on our side. Never did the creed of Charlayan ring more true. Oh, Elena, thanks. That's actually very kind of you. So, guys, in the chat, if you see, Elena included she just put the link in there for you guys to watch the video. So please, trust me, take a look at the video. It's amazing. The graphics are great. The song in there is fantastic. And just a little tease in a way is the song in the video is called Answers. And it's funny how it's a song that was used when Final Fantasy XIV was ending, the original one, and that was the cutscene you kind of saw with everything happening that happens in this video you're about to watch. And that was how basically everybody left the game. And then it continued with that again. And the cool thing about the song is lyrics-wise, if you listen to it, it's interesting because it's a great song, but you won't truly understand the real meaning of the song until you get to Endwalker, actually. So, yeah, maybe a little bit Shadowbringers, but mostly Endwalker. It's really deep. So it shows you how far they planned ahead with the story, and it's actually really impressive. Never did I dream that I would possess the means to see Aether. Yet now that I do begin to take it for granted. How swiftly do the wonders of Charlayan seem commonplace. So yeah, that device that she wears on her chest, it's like goggles she can put on, and it lets her see the Aether in the world, which is kind of like... Aether is kind of like an energy that surrounds everywhere. It's where like magic comes from and stuff like that. I'm sure there's better descriptions or explanations than that. Oh, a flower girl. Here, for you. Have you come for the festivities? Today the Maelstrom officially makes the Great Hole in the Sea its training ground. Join in the celebration. Wait, a disturbance in the aetheric flow. But whence does it emanate? Seasong Grotto, perhaps? I guess my vision is over. Ah. What have we here? Can you walk? "'Tis I. Regrettably? No. He eluded me. Understood. I will inform the Commodore." She's a secret agent. You collapsed from your exertions. Are you suitably recovered? Severin here has apprised me of all that transpired. His account shed some light upon how you came to be attacked by a golem, of all things. A golem is a mindless automaton, inert save when commanded to be otherwise. Common pirates could not hope to control such a thing. So arcane are its workings. But then these tattooed wretches are no common pirates. They are the minions of the Sahagin. As to their purpose, well, I shall get to the bottom of it. But first, I must escort Severin back to his place of employment. I dare say Staleworm will be wondering what has become of him. And you too, for that matter. I will bear word to him of your preservation, but I am certain he would like to thank you in person. Pray pay the man a visit. Ah, he told me of you, but perchance he did not tell you of me. My name is Ishtola. I am a naturalist of sorts, surveying the aether in hope that it might offer up some clue as to our predicament. I'd say I owed you my life, but that don't cover it. If it weren't for you, my friends would be dead and all. 'Tis a debt I can never repay, but I'll not make things worse by running away. Take me to Summerford Farms, and I'll face the consequences. For reasons I cannot fathom, you seem... Forgive me. Mayhap we shall have a chance to speak again when I have marshaled my thoughts. Until our paths next cross, farewell. Yeah, you need to start talking, lady, because you got hidden information you're not sharing with me, and it's making me mad. Wah, wah, wah. Forebear! Look at him, he's running through the air, he's running. Now he's just flying. No, he's running. Running. Over to the gate. To the stale word. Ah, Severin, buddy. You look sad. And yours and all, adventurer. I've caused more than my fair share of trouble during my time here. Not that you need telling. Lo, I knew you'd return. Yashola delivered Severin a bit ago. Tales of your heroic deeds precede you. The rest came shuffling back too, a lot of them sporting the same haunted expression. It's me who's to blame for that. That and the rest. I was once a serpent reaver. A thrall to the Sahagin? 7 hells! Reapers may look and sound like pirates, but they're not but the fishbacks flunkies. Us pirates ain't much for laws, but there's things we won't do. We've got a code, see? But the Reavers never followed a word of it. A few years back, they started snatching law-abiding Lamensons. I'd only just taken my oath when our captain bent the knee to his new Sahagin masters. I knew I had to get away. So I crept off one night, got myself a new name, and found myself a new home, Summerford Farms. Trouble is, secrets don't stay secret for long round here, and word soon spread all the way back to the sea. The penalty for desertion is death, but the Reavers offered me a way out instead, my freedom in exchange for my mates. The letter. There we go. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't bloody thinking. Too busy soiling myself. Aye, but you got there in the end, didn't you? When the time came, you made the right decision. The men say little to me, but I hear 'em talk of how you stood up to the Reavers at the last, of how you tried to give 'em your life to save theirs. Be that as it may, no deed, however good, can atone for the crime of betraying your brethren. I know that, I do. That's why I'm gonna hand myself over to the Yellow Jackets. I'll bring shame to the farm no more. You'll hear no arguments from me. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. I just hope yours guides you back here someday. There will always be a place for you at Summerford Farms, lad. And I'll always be in your debt, Stilwern. I owe you a debt too, Graven. Not once have you let me down. Thank you for saving the men of my farm. If I could ask one more favor of you, it'd be this. Tell Batarin what's happened, from start to finish. I'm certain he'd put in a good word for Severin if he knew the whole story. And he's one of the few people I know who the Yellow Jackets will listen to. Well, I reckon I've asked all I can possibly ask of you. Safe travels, son. Alright, so I have done all there is to do out here so far. So now we get to head back to town. We've helped out a little bit. And in doing so, hopefully garnered ourselves a nice reputation in Limsa Lominsa. The hell? Literally right behind me. Boom, boom. Bloody hells. Life on the farm ain't quite how I pictured it. Aye, but you needn't worry yourself over young Severin. The Yellow Jacket as hands out the punishments is good a mate mine. Is a good mate of mine. If I ask him nice, I reckon he'd be willing to commute the lad's sentence from hanging to keel-hauling. Kindly gent that he is. Ah, I'm only jesting with ye. I'll see he's treated fair. Now it sounds like you've done everything old Stalewern asked of ye, and more, justifying me generous finder's fee in the process. Much obliged, lad. As for a reward, well, she's a lonely lady, this drowning wench of mine. How'd you fancy keeping her company for a spell, with free room and board? Venturing's a trying business, after all. Them as don't rest their bones every now and again tend to end up with broken ones. And take it from me, fighting ain't nearly so much as fun when you're nursing a shattered arm. Got that? Good. There'll always be a free bed for you, so make use of it. Inn rooms are now available, even though I already had it. Not that you'll have much time for lying around, with all the... what with all the levies you'll be doing. Oh, didn't I mention, I'm putting your name down for levies. Hey, Joe. Nice to see you, man. I hope they're at least good errands that you're running there. Our guild draws all manner of clients, offering all manner of odd jobs. Honestly, you'd be amazed how much folk will pay to avoid doing an honest day's labor. Just give Tomokri a shout whenever you feel like making a few extra gil. She'll always have some task for you to do. And she's bowing. Guild levies, we know about those. Oh, and it's all above board, in case you're wondering. We're careful to stay on the Admiral's right side in here, unlike some pirates I could mention. I tell ye, if it turns out they'd ought to do with them kidnappings, there'll be 7 hells to pay, a proper bleeding reckoning. Mayhap that's what Limsa needs, though. On rough seas, sometimes you have to rock the boat to right it. But we'll have time for such talk when you're well and rested. Till then, enjoy the wench's hospitality. All right. So that's a good... It's like a nice little beginning chunk of the story right there. Well, other than that, Joe, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope that you're having a nice few days since I saw you over the weekend. All right, level 10 quest, Sky High. How do you fare, Graven? Rested and ready to expand your horizons? Well then, I have an idea of where you might try reading next. Have you heard of the Skylift out in Middle La Noscea? If you've ever visited Woad Whisper Canyon, then you must have been up and down this thing at least once. It's that big bleeding scaffolding attached to the descent. You've likely seen the lads and lasses out there using it to haul up cargo in the cliff face. Hard labor, that. And I hear they could use an enterprising soul to pick up the odd jobs that what no other bugger has time to deal with. Track down the lead of the operation, bloke by the name of Workhilt, and he'll be sure to put you to work on a task or two. He's got me running on some more odd jobs. I want to chop up people with my axe. Laundry. I feel your pain, brother. Laundry is tedious and... but it has to be done. Speak with Workhilt at the Skylift. Ah, yes, indeed, Alena. Errands need to run themselves. That would be quite enjoyable. Alright, so we're still here in Middle La Noscea. There are other sections, obviously. You see Lower La Noscea, and Eastern La Noscea and Western La Noscea. And the game will take us to explore those areas as well. So this is just one of the many areas in this game. Shut up, Fate. I don't want you. Let's go, Warbear. Let's go. Hey, no one told you to fly. Get down there. Okay. Down here in the bottom half. Let's see. Who's this guy? Battering sent you out here, did he? Well, then consider yourself welcome at the Skylift. Look at that bloody cliff, will ya? One blast of fiery hell from that huge dragon was all it took to split the ground in half. Cargo still needs to get through, though, so this mess of wooden pulleys was our solution to the problem. Well, one of them at least. If the gods were kind, and they ain't, I'd have about a dozen more workers to handle me growing list of headaches. Yeah, looks like that's gonna be my job now. You want me to move some boxes or something? I'm an adventurer. Damn it. Glad I am to see you again, lad. A wagon driver just returned in a great bloody hurry, screaming about some monstrosity what sprang out from a million corn seedling in his cargo. Seems the gutless bastard tossed it over the side afore turning tail and running for his life. I need you to head down the road, recover that seedling, and deliver it to Lyolf over at Swift Perch in Western La Noscea. Whatever he pays ye for the cargo is yours to keep. After all, I don't rightly know what else is lurking inside that plant, and ye deserve to be rewarded for your troubles. Oh, and you'll also find an aetheryte in Swift Perch, so the journey should be worth your while. Well, at least I get to fight something. And we're going to end up going to Western La Noscea, like I just said. So, that'll be nice. Doom, doom, doo, doom. Doom, doom, doo, doom. Boom, doo, doom, doo, doom, Million corn seedling. Oh, yeah, here's where he dropped the stuff. All messed up and shit. Alright, let's see what we got. What big bad monster could have came out of a potted plant? Ah, shore slugs. Alright, guys. Goodbye. Hey, don't do that. I got me. But he's dead now. So, now I get to go... Alright, let's go. Finally getting to check out a new place, guys. Let's go to Western La Noscea. We're done with this shithole. I'm just playing. This place is nice. Quarterstone. Oi. Take a look at this place. Oh, okay. I know this place. We're on our way to getting to our first dungeon, actually. So that's the thing about this game, too. You see me just running around the map doing these little fetch quests with these people so far. But eventually there's actual dungeons and some really nice epic battles to do. Really fun dungeons, too. Alright. Lyle. Let's see. I can't really see your face, so I don't really know. Can't even begin to imagine. I'll be running out of voices. Has Nymea herself forsaken this desolate land? Though I understood there were risks in gambling my entire fortune on a crop of million corn, I at least expected the seedling to be delivered before disaster struck. This strain of million corn has been bred over generations to grow in even the rockiest of soils. Is that my million corn seedling? Oh, joyous day! It may seem a paltry beginning, but the yield of this particular variety of crop plant is nothing short of astonishing. As you have undoubtedly noticed, Swift Perch lacks a certain, shall we say, vital energy. Thus, I mean to restore a modicum of hope to its residents by growing a veritable ocean of corn. You, sir, seem fit to burst with vim and vigor. Might I persuade you to abide a while and help nurture this ailing settlement? Thanks a million. Because it's million corn, you get it? Okay, so he wants me to stay, but the yellow jacket is the one with the quest here. Freyloaf. You there, adventurer. Cast your eyes towards the brewer's beacon. Does the light not seem uncommonly weak? Well, where's the brewer's beacon? I don't know what the brewer's beacon is. It cannot possibly be bright enough to guide the ship sailing in the bay. I would march over to the lighthouse and investigate myself, but I am duty-bound to remain at my post. I would consider it a favor if you could make a visit to the brewer's beacon and see if aught has befallen Conswiss, the lighthouse keeper. Okay. Where's the lighthouse? That right there? I mean, the light does look a little not as bright, but also, I mean, this place is like foggy as all hell, so I don't know what you're expecting there. Conswiss, say? You say a yellow jacket sent you here? Hey, me light's grown dim, has it? Well, of course it bloody has. The bomb what fuels me furnace is up and buggered off, you see. If I don't get that beacon fixed up soon, there'll be trouble on the water. I know you're just the messenger, lad, but I can tell a venture when I see one. I'm gonna need you to chase down that bomb and bring back a claw what ye ripped from its smoldering corpse. Ah, my shirt. Take this here iron brazier and set it down in the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I'd say. You get a nice fire going, and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lad. Singe my eyebrows. Where goes the fire? Womp. Fat dodos. Someone's out here fighting fat dodos. Hey, you fight that fat dodo. I'm gonna go over here about a scarecrow. It's a fat scarecrow. That's a thick-ass scarecrow. Alright. When lit, this receptacle will not only produce light, but provide heat to the immediate area. Okay, and now I get to light the brazier. And get the bomb. Here, bomby, 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 bomby. Torchlight. Hi. Bye. He gone. Did I guess I got it. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. All you need do is take down that runaway bomb and bring me one of its little claws. Here it is. Unbearably hot to the touch, this remnant of a void-sent bomb will set aflame nearly anything it comes in contact with. Aye, you got the ashy bastard, did you? Once I put this little firecracker in the furnace, that should keep things running for a while. I had meself a bit of a look while you was gone, and Lamelian cursed at me if the furnace weren't all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best I could, but I ain't no Smitty. You might want to have a chat with that yellow jacket friend of yours in Swiftperch and have him pass the word back to someone in Limsa. I'm on the roof where I shouldn't be able to get to, but I can fly. The furnace is damaged, is it? Very well. I shall write up the relevant reports, but these repairs must needs be effected without delay. It seems I have another favor to ask of you, adventurer. Take yourself straight away to the Armorers Guild in Limsa Lamensa and explain the situation to Forge Master Hananza. Now we'll do the wonderful, beautiful thing of teleportation to Limsa. Alright, so gotta find the Armorers Guild. Pretty sure that's in the other area. Yeah. Actually, can I just teleport nearby that? They don't have the guild names like the other places. Here we go. The Aft Castle would be the closest place. So this is probably what introduces me to crafters and stuff like that, I would assume, in the main scenario. So in this game, you can not only have, you know, your class that you fight with, but there's also a lot of classes that you can use to do other things, like armor. So it is exactly what it sounds like. You can make armor. There's a few different ones. There's a weaver for clothes, armor for actual armor. I know you. There's blacksmithing for weapons. There's culinarian to make food. There's a few things. They're separated into crafters and gatherers. Gatherers are the ones that get the materials, and the crafters are the ones who make them into something. Hello, lady. Haven't seen you in a long time. The furnace in the Brewer's Beacon needs repairs. By Rigot's beard, I just sent someone out there to tinker with it not a week past. Mayhap the bomb Conswiss had trapped there was a touch too volatile. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casing of that furnace. Your work is done here, adventurer. May the navigator guide you on your journeys. If my work is done here, then why do you have another quest for me? Lies you tell. What say you to taking on some work from Naldic and Vimelis? We've a great Hulkan warship to build and can certainly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. For your first job, I need you to run this missive over to Otburn, the head shipwright at the Morby dry docks. We forge most of the ship's bits and pieces here at the Armorers Guild, but the actual construction takes place at the docks found in the south of Lower La Nocia. That's also where you'll find the main offices of Naldic and Vimelis. The Morbi Dry Docks is one of Limsa Lominsa's most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the area's aetheryte. If you've no confidence in your sense of direction, you'd be best served making use of the Chocobo Porters, first floor of the mizzenmast, in case you were wondering. Should you choose to make the trek on your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. Lady, I didn't say I would work for you, but okay. Just use and abuse me. This just leaves me out here. God damn it. Let's run back up here. Let's show you guys the Chocobo Porter. That would be fun. Hold on. First floor of mizzenmast. Yeah, exactly, Alina. It is definitely. Chocobos are a staple of Final Fantasy, for sure. Hey, Joey. Welcome, sir. Well, that guy looks like a cool Viper. This way. Hey, she's doing my dance. My friend KF No C. Uh-huh. You leave my chocobo alone, man. You ain't be eating no chocobos, Joey. You silly goose. Chocobo Porter. Take me to the Morbi Dry Docks for 5 gil. So in the beginning, this is what you would do because you don't have a mount yourself. So you could just pay for a chocobo to take you there. And this is the infamous chocobo theme. No! Chocobo, Joey. Chocobo. Or chocobo. Chocobo? Chocobo. Tony's was Popeyes. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, he did name himself. Yeah, he named his chocobo Popeye. He did. You're right. He did. Mine is in this game is named Nimsia. Nimsia is my chocobo. There's lore for KF No C. That would be me. I'm KF No C. I'm Kentucky Fried, but I ain't no chicken. Ah, ha, ha. Right, Joey? Ah, fuck you, Joey. Elena, tell them your chocobo's name. Dum, 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 dum. So there we go, 5 gil, and they got me to the Morbi Dry Docks. This is like its own settlement outside here. So it's got a big aetheryte, and it's like a town all of itself here. It's very nice. And like they said, this is where they're building boats. Moon Whisper, that's right. And she is not dead. And that was your bird's name ever since Final Fantasy XI. Because in this game, you can name your bird whatever you want. You can type it out. But stop it, Elena, you're being bad. And in Final Fantasy XI, you had to pick your bird by like adding a combination of words that they provided to you. So she chose Moon Whisper. I do not remember my bird's name from Final Fantasy XI. Paulina, how good is your memory? What was my bird's name in Final Fantasy XI? Yeah, I know. I'm not recalling my Chocobo's name from 11. I remember my, the helper guy, Ramadian. This guy looks good. He looks gravenish. You have a missive from me from Ford Master Hanaza? I presume it pertains to the pending arrival of the materials I ordered over a moon past. Let's see it then. An important message entrusted to you by Naldik and Vimeli's Forge Master, Hananza, with orders to deliver it to Victory Shipwrights Akberm. I guess that's the ship they're building right here, the Victory. Blast and botheration. Another delay? I am well aware of the shortage of skilled artisans, but this is insufferable. My apologies. The messenger does not deserve to bear the brunt of my frustration. Might I have your name? Graven, is it? Well, Graven, this proud maiden you see taking shape before you is the Victory, the first new vessel to grace the docks since the Calamity. This is the first ship they're building in 5 years. We may have lost the bulk of our ships that fateful day, but starting with this beauty, we will restore the Maelstrom's fleet to its former glory. The Victory is more than a simple warship. It is the symbol of Limsa Lominsa's rebirth from the wreckage wrought by the coming of the 7th Umbral Era. Thus, we are striving to complete her construction as swiftly as possible, even going as far to hire veteran shipwrights from outside the Thalacracy. Yet even with such unprecedented measures, there are never enough hands to handle the abundance of tasks. Should you choose to linger at the docks for a time, there is no end of odd jobs for a hard-working adventurer. Be you fair warned. There is no place here for layabouts and troublemakers. He gonna put my ass to work. So, looks like this is my new quest area for a time being. Where in the 7 hells is that man? Not once in 12 moons has he been late with a shipment, and now 2 whole turns of the sun without a single word. A shipwright of mine, a young man named Thirosmid, recently left Candlekeep Quay to retrieve several crates of supplies ordered from Limsa Lominsa, but has yet to return. I have sent several missives to Hal Broda, but his replies are always the same. He does not recall ever seeing the right, nor the supplies he was scheduled to collect. That man knows something, and I severely doubt he is telling me the whole truth. As I cannot leave my post, I would ask you to travel to Candlekeep Quay in my stead, and inform Hal Broda that if he insists on playing these games, I will personally see that he is transferred to Turtleback Island, where he can not rot alone in the middle of the sea for eternity. Forbear, fly! The God's Grip. Alright. Whee! I know this place. You can take a boat here. Does that self-righteous dog outbrim doubt that I have ever told him anything less than the truth? Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now how much he, yeah. Yeah, I'm doubting you. Turtleback Island? He cannot do that. Can he? I swear on my poor Nana's grave. Navigator, rest her soul. I know not of Frimsmid or his precious supplies. Els, we were at the quay and have had long enough trouble these past few suns. What with the sinking of that lamenting cargo ship off the Salt Strand, I haven't the time to take a proper piss, let alone make note of every scrag that wanders off the grip. I don't know if you're telling the truth, bro. Now, the way I see it, if you have time to be standing here questioning my character, then you can most certainly have the time to take that arse of yours down to the Salt Strand and help us search for survivors of the wreck. Who knows? You may just run across this feral Smid everyone seems so eager to find. Here's to hoping the navigator hasn't found him first. Well, yeah, I had seen an Angry White Guy, but Angry White Guy is like the main... He's the guy that I probably spent the most time as and got the highest. You know what I mean? Oh, you're looking at the list of the names of what I picked? If I saw the list, I could probably figure it out. Because I know me and what I would pick. That would probably actually, like, spur my memory a little bit, too. Oh, well... What do you know? Right frickin' here. How you doing, bro? Hi, I'm Frill Smid. You say the foreman's wondering on me whereabouts. I thought he might be, but you must know, I cannot show me face at the dry docks until I've righted the terrible wrong I caused. 2 nights past, I made the trip from the dry docks to Candlekeep Quay, just as the foreman asked. The seas were right rough, and the captain of the cargo ship was wary of bringing her too close to the cliffs, so I paid a few coins to the fisher to take me out to meet her. By the time we was halfway twixt the shore and ship, the swells had risen nigh on 10 yalms, and 'twasn't long 'fore the waves had hold of us. Try as we might to hold steady the boat, nature's grip was too tight, and we was flung headlong into the Lamensen galley. When I awoke, both ships were gone, and the cargo I was to collect lay strown across the Salt Strand. I's made every effort to salvage it, but the sand's crawling with Kaikirn. Never really tried to Kaikirn to pronounce that. Kaikirn. And I ain't one with a sword. And now you see why it is I cannot return to the dry docks. Alright, so I gotta get it. I'll get it, don't worry, man. I ain't scared of these fools. Look at these guys, they're just standing there like jerks. These are the, rat-looking dudes. Rat-looking beastmen called the Kaikirn. Kaikirn? Something. Alright, I got me a brass helm wheel. Shut up! And they go, and then they die. Tangled rigging. Goodbye, creep. And the folded sailcloth. Boom, 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 boom. Now I can go back to this dude here. Don't worry, buddy. I did it for you. So I'm an adventurer and all that. Hey, who's that? Oh my god, it's Canis Lupus. That night, I was tossed into the sea like some doll of rags, and it weren't long for the world around me faded to black as I slipped deeper into the abyss. But lo, the navigator wouldn't see me to the gates of the seven hells, and I awoke to find myself washed ashore, and here's I's been ever since, waiting for a chance to salvage me master's cargo. Well, I got 'em all for you, buddy. There you go. The missing parts. I don't know how I can repay you. I'll deliver the supplies right away, but first I must stop by the quay so that I might pay me respects to the widow of the brave fisher who gave his life for a handful of coin. Could ye tell Otburn that I'll be back at the dry docks by nightfall? Many thanks, adventurer. I will not forget this kindness. All right. Mission accomplished. We have solved the mystery of the missing man and his parts and cargo. Boom. I am relieved to hear that both Frillsmith and the supplies are unharmed, though it was foolish for him to believe that I would blame him for that which was obviously out of his hands. You see, there was no storm that day, and the seas here adjacent the dry docks were as calm as a slumbering child. This leads me to believe that the trouble the ships encountered off Candlekeep Quay was of a less natural sort, the sort of which the Sahagin have been known to conjure. Graven, while I originally had doubts about your motives, you have repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Naldic and Vimelis. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust you. Why don't you like me? The fuck did I do? Asshole. Gimthada, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, and she requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I have recommended you for the task. Despite all Limsa Lamensa endured before, during and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-state so they might line their pockets with a few handfuls of coin, just the thought of it sickens me. Okay, he just pointed me in the... Okay. Yeah, he's like, you, go there. Okay. Jackass. Ah, now I'm working for the actual Storm Captain. So the Maelstrom are basically the grand company that works for Limsa Lominsa and helps keep them safe. Like the police in a way. Well, the Yellow Jackets are more like the local cops or something. These guys are more of... They handle the tougher things around outside of Limsa. Ah, yes. I had a feeling you would be the one Otburn sent. Since you first arrived at the Morby dry docks, I have had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It is simply protocol. You see that guy who just ran past? That's the guy I just saw outside. He does not care about this story whatsoever. And I deem him now a turd for skipping the dialogue. That's just how I view it. I'm sorry. I am judgmental. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That, and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Jesus Christ, how bad is his mom? Is it as bad as my mom? Very well then. I assume Otberm has informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Sinago, stationed at the rear gates, can provide you with an exact location of the camp. Hey, Sinago. We're a storm private. Graven, haha! I knew it. No more sardines for Sinago. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going on with some of the other guards on who Altberm would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. See, I'm getting a little famous, guys. All right. People know, Graven Rossi. Ah, the job. Yes, of course. If you would follow the road past the gates to the southeast, you will eventually come to a barren cape with a single large stone half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Nymea, the spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there. We're aware of that, though. I know exactly what you're talking about. I happen to love this place. And I happen to love spelling bees as well. Bum, 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 bum. We got loyal scrags and a disreputable pirate. What we have here? A little lost lamb come looking for his mummy. We's a nice fire going. Why not come and sit your tender arse down by old One Tooth? I'll keep y'all warm and toasty like. The fuck? Okay, lady. You hoochie. Oh, he doesn't look too happy. Bugger off, ye unbloodied whelp. Ye reek of an old mold's teats. And it's making me wine taste more sour than it already is. Yeah, fuck you too. I hope we get to beat your guys' asses. That'd be great. You just need Jesus. Is this the same guy that Y'shtola saw? I'm giving you the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your venturing ass back down to whatever rock it is you crawled out from under. You see, I's had it up to me ears with your type, roaming the hills like they was yours to roam. It's getting to be that a man canna enjoy a mug of rum without some shite-breath outlander running up and asking which is the way to the local levee, mate. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Tholes balls. Once we have me boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pisshole of an island so far behind me, ain't no one'll remember I was ever here. Come on, scrags, we've knives to sharpen. He didn't seem too happy to see me. And he doesn't seem like he's the one behind anything. He seems like he just hates... Basically, he feels like this place is a shithole. So that is the... And my dog is on top of the rock. He gives no fucks. That is the symbol of the spinner. Nymea. Which makes you think that it would be attributed to, like, the Weavers Guild or something as well. Can I fly over here with my bear? Whee! Mission accomplished, lady. What in the fuck is that? Elena? Look it up. I must have the bulldozer. Holy shit. I have not seen this. That is awesome. Fucking bulldozer. I wonder if it has an emote, like it, raises up the bucket or something, or... And I wonder if people can sit in that part right there. Maybe it's for more than one person. Look it up. This is great. That's cool. Doesn't really fit with the rural aesthetic, but we'll let Frank worry about that. So the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk about getting me boy back? Could it be that their target was never the victory? Something is not right, and I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Graven. It appears we were wise to put our trust in you. Well, I mean, maybe his boy, if it's actually his son, or just another pirate of his, is maybe in jail, and he wants to get him back. Sounds right to me. Oh, look, here we go. This is the big quest for this one. I am concerned, Graven. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. I just told you that doesn't make sense. That ship is the symbol of everything Limsa Lominsa strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion, and you, Graven, are just the man to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guard submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Ursworst at the front gate or Sinago at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Well, I guess I'll go talk to Sinago, since she apparently likes me. The damn bastard's late again. Or just early for the morrow's work. Rare drop from Fate Chain. I'm assuming it's, Dawn Trail? Okay. Well, we'll see. Rare drop from a Fate Chain. One of those ones. So you do the whole Fate Chain and you're still not guaranteed to get it, huh? Ugh. That sucks. Maybe one day. Hail, adventurer! Glad to have another hand aboard to help shore up security. The gods know our reports would sit on Gimthada's desk gathering dusk if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I'd take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. So, right above us? Excuse me. Run, men! Yep, but right above our heads, an Empty Heart. Where are you at, creep? You know how obvious you are just standing, like, right up here? You creep. What's wrong with you? You lied? Thanks, Olena. Bah! Spited me, did you? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happening. Okay. Well, shit. You're not gonna let me jump down there, for real? That's... okay. Yeah, how about now? Stop. Uh-oh. Looks like we're in for a fight. They must be raiding this place. So what, Olena? Is it not from a Fate Chain? Is it from something else? You know how they had the Ish Guardian restoration? Oh, there's a restoration thing in a Dawn Trail area, I guess. I remember there was the Doma one too. That one was fun. Cosmic Exploration. Oh, is that the one you were doing out in space or whatever? You were doing one of those, weren't you? Before we quit. Okay, so it's still part of Dawn Trail, but I mean, if it's called Cosmic, though, maybe it's in the Void. All right, level 18. We're making progress, getting stronger, guys. I was doing the Rabbit's Crafter's Quest. Yeah. But then there was that spot. Remember on you were fixing up that area. That area with the song that plays. That area that looked like a bar, like an abandoned bar. You were working on that area too. Wasn't that like a restoration type thing? Or did people just flock there after you did certain quests somewhere else or something? I know. I never got to do it, but I definitely need to. So, you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening. Captain! Trouble! At the shipyard! Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates! Out of nowhere! Struck me good. Gods below, we are not prepared for this. The pirates, soldier. How many do they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? Then there's no time to lose. Graven, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste, now! Oh, gathering quests were there. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's go. What do I got? Brilliant conviction. Breaking limits. As only a true warrior of light could. Eat it! Wop. Wop, wop. Bop. Take that, creep. Oh no, this poor guy. Pirates! That's what they be. Hey guys, take this. Okay, he's dead. Now where do I go? This way. Oh, the captain. Hey, you captured him. Gah! Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards. But their plan worked like a charm. Duh! What are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Aye, and that's what it takes. Oh, that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me, treacherous, backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright. And building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What underlie Malin's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous shites? You're the one with no bloody sense, da. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. I wondered why Otberm never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship's a symbol, all right, of everything what went wrong with the world. And I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Hey, look at those guys having a jolly good time. Gimthada, Graven, pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug, and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Oh yeah, baby. Take this, creep. I am not gonna be too much reading when it comes to these battles. These things just kind of pop up here. You guys can read if you can. I'm gonna get rid of these freaks. A mammal jaw. I'll take the mammal jaw. How about I take them too? I'll beat all their asses. I ain't afraid of them. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Berserk it, baby! Yeah! What you gonna do now, creep? You gone. I must be getting old. Letting some green venture get the best of me. Duh. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did ye? Ooh, it got really dark. I think he's sort of proud of his son in a way. My thanks, Graven. I shudder to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down. Pray, convey my thanks and my apologies to Gimthada. It's Wafufu! It's a good name. Wafufu. What the hell is a Sealdalis ferryman? Something else. I think I remember it. How fare you, Graven? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Lamenta from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry docks safe. Otberm apologizes? Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But, in time, I believe it will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. Ah, by the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Raynor's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask you of another favor. What did we find? Graven, in light of your role in recent events, There are few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Otsafin, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Lominsa deems worthy of enciphering is like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to return to Badaran and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, into his hand and no other. Do you understand? Back to Limsa. We've finished out here for now. I know we'll be back, though. That is the wrong way. Graven. Go. Keep going, creep. All right. Oh. Ahoy there, Graven. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Octburn laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business. But at least she kept the victory from being sunk afore she sailed. And for that, I owe ye me thanks. You've really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lad. Folk know that when they need summat doing. Eh? You need summat doing? And what might that be? Whatever language this missive is written in, it is one you are not familiar with. Ye want someone to read a message written funny letters for ye? And Gim thought I might know a man as could? Well, let's see it then. Hi. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Badaran. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Graven. You've never let me down yet, and Navigator help me, I reckon I can trust ye. Gim thought I was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. That's good we didn't need no middleman. He could read it himself. Good to have you aboard, lad. Now then, where to start? Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me a living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagin letters, lad. And I should know. I've gotten more fishback messengers than I can count. It gets worse, though. The plan to blow up the victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of hell when Western Lanosia, the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. 'Twas a key, part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this right, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw ye was onto 'em, rushed in to do the job, and buggered it up. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Outburn's old man. They are with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have somewhat better to do, or what? Seven hells! I've got it all backwards. That mess at the Victory, that was meant to be the bloody destruction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the maelstroms, baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about this hit about raising hell in western Lanosea, that's where it'll be. Somewhat tells me Swiftbirch is about to get hit, and hit hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Rayner at the Coral Tower, and tell him it's in for a busy day. He's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him a hand, eh? You can be damn sure he'll need one. Yes, I am Rayner. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the Victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Baderon. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? A small slip of paper with Drowning Wench Proprietor Baderon 10 Fingers, unintelligible writing scrawled all about it. I mean, Baderon 10 Fingers. That's what you're supposed to have, right? 10? What makes that so special? An assault on Swiftperch! But we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack! Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Baderon is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Baderon's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swiftperch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir! Report. It's the Sahagin, sir. They mounted a large-scale assault on South Tidegate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in leagues with the Sahagin, which means there is every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traitors. It is at times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us. But wishes will avail us not. Rosi, you must serve in their absence. Make for Swiftperch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Alright, looks like this is building up to a nice big battle. I can teleport right to Swiftperch, let's go. Alright. Let's see what's shaking. Yep, nice big battle here. Commodore Rayner sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen a share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. Oh, so it's this creep. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swift Perch. It was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody ilm. You hear me? Level 18 again. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Or was the last one 13? I don't remember. I'm 18 now. Let's go. Let's kick some ass. Here they come! Oh no. The citizens are not doing so well. Wait, look at this guy. Different from the last guy. In now. I thought all them yellow jacket worms were meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagin brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altars. Excuse me. The yellow bellies ye can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of the serpent reavers. Seems Swift Perch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. I like that. For Limsa Lamensa! Let's get him. I'll gut you all, you yellow bellies, and dance on your gizzards. Is that so, creep? About to get your ass whipped. Stop. Alright. Leave no pirate scum standing. Show them how a yellow jacket fights. Time to split from the head. You ain't fit in my head, buddy. I'm gonna fuck you up. Let me get rid of your creep. Womp. Alright, creep. Let's go. A healer, huh? Trick to make us soil our britches? I don't think so, buddy. Eat shit. Bye, creep. Oh, he resisted my shit. Uh-oh. He's gone. Oh, he called a monster. Oh, it's a void sent. It's like a fucking demon, basically, in this game. They'll explain it to you about the void and all that. I kicked his ass. Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. Uh-oh. Creepy bro in black. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh shit. He's summoning something bad. Darkness! O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. It's a fucking demon! It's a Vasago or something, I think, is what it's called. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Yeah, I'll kick his ass too. Defeat the mass mage, I gotta fight them both. Well, let's do it, baby. Womp! Eat shit. Lesser gargoyle. Whence springs this pre-natural might? I got it from my daddy. What up? Your turn, creep. A fearsome opponent against whom you shall not stand alone. Hey, Y'shtola! Thanks for coming to help. Fuck this guy up. He's casting fire on my ass. No mortal should possess such strength. Well, guess what, buddy? I do. His power wanes, afford him no chance to recover. I won't. Goodbye, creep. That the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? Did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the bringers of chaos, or Ossians, to give them their proper name. Remember that, guys. You're going to be seeing a lot of the Ossians. A lot of the Ossians. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You would know if we Charlayans have encountered Ossians before? I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you all right, lad? If I'd have known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of the night. And this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Y'shtola. Please give our regards to the Scions. I am glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray, send my greetings to Commodore Rayner. You know, lady, you keep saying next time you see me you're going to tell me something. You still ain't telling me nothing. Uh-oh. Second crystal, but this one has dark energy. That guy must have dropped. Oh, it broke, it cracked, it destroyed. He had a dark crystal. He was a bad boy. Back to Limsa. I'll finish this part of the storyline real quick, and then I will hop off for the night, get myself some sleep. Marauders Guild. Nice quick teleport there. Alright, let's see. Rosie, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that Limsa Lominsa had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Badarin's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. Hey, everyone's happy. Y'shtola has been working with us for quite some time, you see, and she was only too willing to assist the Yellowjackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deeds at Swiftperch, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalocracy. Admiral! Oh shit. May I present to you Admiral Blofuswin.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports.
Merlwib.
I am Merlwib Blufisfin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa.
Merlwib Blufuswin. Sounds like a Swedish name or something.
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day.
No problem.
A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha!
Ah! What you got? What'd you give me?
Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Badaron and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet.
I got invited to the banquet! Eee!
A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the man who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh,
Everybody's so shocked.
a seat at the feast.
A seat at the feast?
Oh, and don't be late.
Oh, shit. Can I
Your
be
fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal,
Can I be fashionably late? So that is the leader of Limsa Lominsa. Obviously, so based on this, like I said, I started here as a marauder in Limsa Lominsa, so I get the Limsa Lominsa storyline. If I would have started as another class, I could have ended up in Gridania or Ul'dah, the two other cities. There's 3 starting cities that you can go to that form like the basis, the central part of the game, especially in the beginning here. And each one has its own little storyline. You meet a different leader, but then you meet a different member of the Scions, which I have Y'shtola. So, I am not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is a highly coveted honor. Why, even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in servants of the Thalakrasi has been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all your efforts. A nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require attire suitable for the occasion. I suggest you visit the wench and see what Badarin can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Oh, I can actually probably just run. Hey, you, where do you think you're going? Just harass the people. All right, Badarin. What you got for me, buddy? Well, well. If it ain't Merweb's guest of honor. Hobnobbing with the high and mighty now, is it? I tell you, lad, I damn near snorted ale out me nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure. We'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, Manolas. 'Tis a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and more importantly, free food. Oh, okay. 'Tis a grand chance to fill your belly with bursting. Yeah, to fill your belly to bursting with fine and more importantly, free food. I like that. But we can't have you turning up in your shite-caked venturing gear. No, the hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about him. If only to stop folk complaining when he stuffs his face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octant and speak to Janasham or the Brogair Consortium. She'll furnish ye with some that gentlemanly to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods, then bring them back here, so as I can tell ye what's what. Brogair Consortium. Ba-da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum, hum, hum, hum. I know you. Good morning, sir. I assume you're the underdressed gentleman Badarin mentioned. I see he was not exaggerating. Ahem. I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not. I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. I got a package. I got a package. You got a package? Pink bean. This looks like they had a frickin'... I don't know. I'm trying to think of that collab and what that would be. Looks like a... Oh, yeah. Fall Guys, right? Fall Guys. I only did that a little bit, like one time, I think, when the Fall Guys event was about. Okay, Baderon, what do we got for me? Been to see Janasham, have ye? Let's have a look at that box, then. Here we go. A nice pair of dress shoes for ye. A bloke might have been else... No. A bloke might have... Oh, mightn't it? A bloke mightn't have much else to his name. But so long as he's got a decent pair of shoes on his feet, there ain't no way he can't go. Think 'em as a gift from me, and all the other folk you've done right by along the way. Aye, aye. 'Tis a very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for Limsa's new hero to turn up at the banquet soaked in his own tears and snot. Any road. That's your gob sorted. Now you just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. Bum 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 bum. Baderon wants to let him know when you are ready to depart for the banquet. You're ready then, are you? Good. The banquet will be starting soon. If you'd waited any longer, I'd have considered it me civic duty to hit you over the head and drag you there. Now, make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a gentleman, remember? Not a gentleman's bleeding lackey. As for direction, the feast being held on the bridge in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanthiel in Bulwark Hall, and he'll show you the way. Just keep that head held high, lad. After everything you've done for Limsa, you've good reason to be proud. And don't let no eye-born bugger tell you different. Did he actually give me the shoes, though? Or do I even have to do that? Put on the dress shoes? Mother... Do I have them? I probably have them somewhere. Now I'm gonna have to find them. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, who's got the damn shoes? Really? But what if I don't have them? Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Game plus mode. Suspend. Okay. Can I go in here now, please? Oh. Search. Dress shoes? No matching items. Okay. I don't think I would have put it in the glamour dresser. Ugh. Where's the feet? Oh god, they are in here. Hey! I guess I gotta restore the item. Ah, Jesus. Yay! I've got on... This looks awful, by the way. They think I look fancy just wearing these stupid shoes? I look like an idiot. Anyways. Like, yeah, just put on the shoes. Just put on the shoes and you look fancy for the banquet here. You don't need anything else. You can still carry your axe, wear your clothes you've been murdering people in and all that. You know, it's all fine. Ugh, jackass. Alright then. So, go to the Bulwark Hall. Talk to this guy. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come adventure, I will show you to the briefing room. I guess that's all it takes is the shoes. That was it. Ow. Ugh. It is hot in here. Hey, Estola, we're talking. Someone gonna start talking here or what? Is it gonna be actual dialogue or just... I can't tell. Are you gonna actually speak or do I have to read?
Brothers and sisters of the sea.
Good. Alright, give me just a second. Ugh. I'll be right back. Whew. Oh, hello, Lurophile. Well, hey, better late than never. I'm about to call it quits as soon as I finish this, whatever this little quest chain part is. I'm pretty sure I know where it ends from back in the day. But still, that's okay. I don't know if you do a Lurophile or not, but if you, subscribe to me on YouTube, I always end up uploading all my Twitch videos over there. So if you wanted to, you could always watch them there, unless you prefer watching them on Twitch, because I know it keeps them for, I think, 14 days. Yeah, it keeps them for 14 days for me as an affiliate. So if you're interested, because this game is definitely about, it's a good story, worth watching. And happy birthday! Awesome. Well, I'm very thankful that you even came to check me out at all. On your birthday. It's really important for you. So I appreciate that you took some time out of your day to come say hello to me. I really appreciate that, and I hope you've had a great birthday so far. And it's only, I don't know, yeah, it's only 7 o'clock. So I hope that you have a good rest of your night for that birthday. If you're doing any more celebrating or anything like that. Oh, that's nice. Stupid ads. What was the last thing you heard?
Join me now in honoring this man for his services to our great nation.
Basically, I was just saying that, you know, like what Elena already wrote, that you could either watch it on Twitch or when I post it to YouTube. And then I was saying that I hope you've had a great birthday and that you continue, since it's only 7 o'clock at night. If you have any other plans or anything, I hope that you continue to have a good birthday night. And that I appreciate you taking time to, you know, visit me on my stream, even though it's your birthday. That's actually really awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate your support as always.
May the navigator guide and protect him on his journey, till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine.
Ah, plans for the weekend. Awesome. A shot or two, of course, yes. Nothing like a good birthday shot to get you well and lacquered up.
But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow.
I'm glowing?
This is one of the crystals of light.
Indeed it is, madam. Elena. Yeah, if you're still typing just fine, then yeah, you're not quite gone yet. Guess it depends on how you do. I do pretty well, even when intoxicated.
By the navigator.
The navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal. You bathed in her light.
Oh, you just took the shots? Oh, that's great.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power.
I am like Jesus.
This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations.
Oh, don't, you know, play into my ego so much.
As once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the Primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light.
I see that Alena dance.
Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them.
Now, is that really true? Or are you just saying that because now you know I got a crystal and you're all up on my shit? I don't know if I trust you. You might just be a...
that crystal safe.
Might just be a groupie. Admiral
In time,
groupie.
I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Oh! I'm looking into your memories. This is the Battle of Cartano that she spoke of. And that is the Red Moon Dalamund coming down.
Flames to the fore!
Ooh, Raubon!
Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
Hell yeah,
The
brother!
left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
Barracudas? I think it's Barracuda.
Bid them
Well.
hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Creep! See you over there, creeping.
Is Artemis?
Yes.
No, it is nothing.
It's definitely something. You lying. Keeping secrets.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
Yeah, he's still there. And you're not saying shit.
We are being watched.
Yeah, why didn't you say that when she asked you what was going on?
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Unfortunately, Bloodthorn appears to have perished.
Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Mad Snake? Metal Gear.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
That is 100% a Metal Gear reference. Snake! They think they're fucking clever. Colonel.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link shells are useless.
Link shell.
You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Poor guy got yelled at. He got called a dummy.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kaspamul, Sogin Moise Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut.
Oh, well, that is in another language. My bad. I guess I should be. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier.
Imarat way. Kiskat Toga Hads Waddledorns.
I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act.
Seize Nigem. Fizdun the only lamb rides a dawn.
He fails for not doing it like Shang Tsung. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Well, we killed the guy in the black mask. Now we gotta worry about the guy in the red mask. And I'm still wearing these awful shoes. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? What happened? Aye, you don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. Had to carry you back on the winch myself. Well, I say carry. 'Twas more of a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. He's calling me fat. Any road, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder ye was exhausted after everything you been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with ye. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthil and he'll let you in, to the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Merrill was in the middle of telling ye a story when ye started snoring last time, and I doubt she'd look kindly on you if you repeated the trick. It's not my fault! Stop yelling at me. I gotta take these fucking shoes off. It's fucking awful. Where are my shoes? I can't burn the shoes. I might need them again. Like I needed them today. It's awful. Well, at least you guys got to see a bit of the backstory there. What's that symbol? Greetings, Graven. Admiral Bloswin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yes, please, announce me. No, she probably won't be talking as a regular thing. Ah, Graven. It is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing. One I would entrust to no other. This is it. I'm a big shot now. The Admiral has need of me. The duty I have in mind requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. To business, then. The Lamenson Envoy, or Envoy, however you wish to say it. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Cartano and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon an Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light, who might once have given them hope, are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. It'd be nice to be like, nah, just gonna go drink at the Drowning Wench. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation, to the city-states of Gridania and Ul'dah. A grueling journey, to be sure, were you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. An airship pass, to be used at your discretion. Airships bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Badaran for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well-traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times, when berths were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well-deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Aye, Graven, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness in which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Yes! Why do I always have a need to do that? I could just go to the drowning winch. For the last time for a while. Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are ye? Personal bleeding envoy. So you'll be carrying the word of the Admiral yourself to the leaders of the Alliance. Bugger me, I knew ye was going up in the world, but I didn't realize ye got that bloody eye. I'm proud of ye, lad. Thinking of how far ye come, why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to me eye. And that ain't the ale talking neither. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering ye my way. Course, this is only the start. Now you've got your hands on an airship pass, the whole of Eorzea's laid out before ye, like a fair maid on a feather bed. And she's a big girl, too, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. If you think us Laminsons are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ul'dah. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule. Ain't no bugger with an ounce of sense sets foot. But you're an adventurer, so I wouldn't let a little thing like that hold ye back. Course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There's a heap of troubles that plagues every nation sea. 'Tain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and infighting. Beastmen and their goddamned primals. Aye, there's an ugly side to life. And sooner or later, you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there's bugger all out there as you can't handle. Somewhat tells me you're going to be just fine. The realm's at it rough, 'tis true, but folk are beginning to recover from the beat and the calamity dealt them. Call me an hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things round. 'Tis the perfect time for a venturer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? I feel like I just saw something pop up on my screen there. I have no idea what it was. Airship landing! Did you make something pop up on my screen? Oh, so there's like something popped up towards the bottom here. So it's a weird place to get a notification on the bottom. So I didn't know if it was something in chat or something. I don't know. That's an interesting color dynamic. But I do like the goggles for sure. This is a part of the game, guys. I have to look at stuff like this. Grand Champion's headgear offending. And it's something I can wear when I'm level 100. Oh, I'm naked. That's pretty cool. Oh, and you can take that part off. But why would you? It's kind of awesome. I like it. Can't change me old ways of looking at cool gear. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's Graven Rossi, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all, sir. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Yes, I shall. They literally teleported me to the other side of the gate. Hi there. Hello. Hi. Hi. This is an airship, guys. Another staple in Final Fantasy. Ships that fly in the sky. Pretty simple, but very cool. This one's obviously just a small little transport one. Oh. Here we go! We're leaving Limsa Lominsa. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Oh god, I gotta hear more of this shit. I deal with this enough at work. Let's fucking go. Sir, I think you just missed your ship or something. I feel like you were... Did you get off the ship? I felt like you were getting on the ship. Yeah, most airships in Final Fantasies have like maybe propellers or something like that, the old classic ones, but this one appears to have balloon mechanics. Here's all the people I met along the way, saying goodbye to me. How nice of them. Good fortune to you, Graven. Who's that old man? I don't remember you. Who's that old man? Why don't I remember him? He's some random dude. The day will come when your name means the same as hero to the folk of this realm. May ye walk in the light of the crystal. What in the hell? Castrum Occidens. There's my boy. These are the bad guys, in case you guys didn't realize that. They're definitely the bad guys. But they look so cool.
15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day. at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
You didn't kill the dragon. The dragon took down your fucking ship. You died doing it.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
That's my boy Richard Epcar. He is a goat.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
It's Spike. We call this guy Spike because he looks like James Marsters, who played Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
He was a spy.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
And here we are, the woodland realm of Gridania. Each realm, each city-state has obviously its own thing. Limsa Lumensa is over there by the sea. Gridania is in the woods. And then Ul'dah is more of a mountainous, not literally a desert. It's not a desert, but you know, like the drier, rocky climate, you know. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lumensa. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seed Seer awaits your arrival. I shall leave the landing area. Greetings, good sir. You are the Lumensan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray, make your way to the city proper, and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seed Seer awaits. Well, I mean, it's not an actual desert, Alena, like with you know, straight up sand or anything. There is areas like that, but that's not all of Ul'dah, really. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying, you know? Yeah. Alright, so I have arrived. There are cactuars. Cactuar is another staple. I have arrived here in Gridania, and this is a good place to end the stream. I actually stayed on much longer than I was going to. I was only going to stay on until about 6, and now I'm here till 8. So, but this is a good place because, you know, we finished our beginning, like, prologue story, basically, in Limsa. And so now we're going to be visiting the other 2 places. First, starting off with Gridania. Yes, I'll probably regret it, Alena. My sleep, I love to deprive myself. So I'm just going to have a seat here at this table. And enjoy myself maybe a nice glass of wine here. Cup of wine. But yeah, good part to end the stream for today. And next time we'll basically, we're here as an envoy. And we will be visiting Gridania first. Probably help them out with something in particular. And, you know, learn a little bit about the place. And then next they'll have us go to Ul'dah. And I know they have you go this way on purpose because I think the main, like the next big part of the main story concerns Ul'dah. So no matter what, however way you do it and stuff like that. Yeah, Alena, it's been a long time, right? Been many a long years. So it's nice to kind of see this stuff over again. And for those that are watching, you know, or those who also watch afterwards, I hope that you're enjoying. I hope that I'm making it fun for you. And hey, even if I'm not, I'm hoping you're just enjoying the game and the story. To be honest, there's a lot of people who think that A Realm Reborn is kind of, you know, slow, sluggish or something. I think it's just longer because they needed to give a whole big first game to go through before they started working on expansions. But I like it personally. And but people really get excited once Heaven's Ward starts, the first expansion after this. And so I know you guys will too, but this is a lot of fun. I like replaying this. I've always been in love with this game. And even though I took a big break, and sometimes I do find myself getting tired of the grind, overall, like I said, I love this game. I love the story. I love the characters. I love the music. It has definitely been a big part of my life, and I hope that I'm glad that I get to share it with you all, and I hope that you enjoy it. So I will bid you adieu for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for taking a part of this journey with me. And Allurophile, thanks again for stopping in on your birthday. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And everybody else, you have a wonderful night. Until next time.